From a distance, you could hear the choir. The melodies they had practiced for weeks were finally being sung for the large crowd as they stood and danced shoulder to shoulder ahead of the start of Mass. The choir, dressed in elegant maroon gomesi with white sashes tied neatly around their waists, stood beside the men in traditional kanzus. They swayed rhythmically as they sang hymns. The band's coordinated uniforms had feather-like decorations, adding pomp and color. It was clear they were here not just to sing, but to make a statement. This was their moment to animate the Mass. The altar had been decorated with floral symbols representing the diocese, proclaiming that this was their special day. The instruments required both concentration and stamina, especially the horns and drums. Some musicians blew with such force their cheeks popped, while others forgot the lyrics altogether. The choir conductor, fully immersed, led passionately. He made gestures with his hands, guiding the singers with energy. He did not just conduct, he felt the music. Foreign pilgrims raised their phones, eager to capture the moment, memories they would carry back home. Journalists from other countries dressed in Ugandan traditional attire stood out in the crowd. Among the crowd, a few were allowed to sleep, maybe due to the warmth of the sun, the hum of hymns, or maybe they were just tired. When the cameras turned their way, they snapped awake or laughed, pretending they had not been asleep at all. Some took energy drinks to stay awake. The women had prepared for weeks, hairstyled. Others were seen applying makeup to look good ahead of Mass. Then, as they waited for Mass to start, something happened in the sky. The sun briefly disappeared, only to reappear with sharp praise. Some shouted, "It's a miracle." Others claimed to see the Virgin Mary, others a cross, even the Holy Communion symbol-like in the sky. Some clapped in celebration, others prayed. Others remained skeptical, unsure what all the fuss was about, but they clapped along anyway, just in case a blessing was being given.
Nenda bakasara, but then Mama Maria like engoye Mama Maria zayambala ayina engeri gyazzeemu nenga neshitangala shiraga nga shiri difficult like okutunulayo.
As the procession of bishops and the main celebrant approached, there was excitement, some eager to catch a glimpse. Even priests recording the moment on their phones smiled. When they went towards the altar, the picture was simply nice to look at. Not everyone had come for the spiritual experience. Some had no idea who the Martyrs even were. Some were drunk as early as in the morning.
I am here because of those people who died for us, whereby we couldn't believe that they died for us because... I also matter. Why not? I am matter.
Yet, his song may be louder than anyone, even dancing to prove his point. Just across the road from the Catholic shrine, another celebration was taking place. This one smelled of pork, smoke and laughter. Saucepans, each divided into 4 parts, sizzled with deep-fried pork. Every few seconds, a new chunk was tossed in. The cooks, wiping sweat from their face with bare hands, worked non-stop. Here, pork came in every form. Roasted, fried, you name it, because I'm sure by now you've heard or visited this place. Here every part of the pig is cooked, including ears.
Bikira Maria okutu kubwatukirira kuoma
Some could not wait for it to come off the charcoal stove, grabbing pieces straight from the fire. For them, hot and smoky was just the way they liked it. Others were dressed in praise, not for mass, but for the meat.
My name is Norbert Atkunda. I will now hand you over to my colleague Daniel Kibet to bring you what transpired in the world of business at Namgongo this year.